All right, we are live, and I am going to teach something. This is a brand new Instagram account that I just created. I'm trying this cool little screen share thing off of my phone. So I'm actually on Instagram. You can see it on my phone. The problem is that everything I move, it is like 2-second delay or whatever, maybe even like 3 second. It's a bit choppy, but it works. So I am targeting Texas A&M. I'm targeting Texas A&M because I went to Texas A&M. That's a school. That's actually the university that I went to. Let me see. Can I do capital? Is that even? No, you can't do capital. All right. So I'm targeting Texas A&M. That's a school that I went to, and I want other people that are in that school to go through. So here's the mindset. I went to that school. I'm like them. I can relate to them. They can relate to me. Aggies love each other. We stick together. It's an in-group. So automatically I'm kind of similar to them. And so what the thinking is here is that, okay, if I'm similar to them, I can create an account, I can grow up a large audience because there's like 4,500 people at that, or 45,000 people at that school at any given time, and it's just going to continue to grow. So yeah, this is my profile here. So maroon and white Brian. Maroon and white is the colors of the school. Aggie Internet Entrepreneur is what I wrote. So we call ourselves Aggie. That's the name of our group. So what I want you to do is, while I'm telling you this, I want you to think of an in-group that you're a part of. Some kind of group that, most people are not a part of this group, but you're a part of this group. And so you can talk to other people that are in the group, and like automatically you guys have that in common, okay? Speaker, consultant, coach. Love my time at Texas A&M. Use absolutely none of my degree. And internet money equals freedom. Google it if you don't believe me. Okay, so right now, since this is brand new account, I'm actually not putting a link on there to the funnel. Sales funnel is going to be a capture page that has a picture of me on it that talks about something to do with, hey, look, I'm an Aggie, but look what I do now. I don't actually use my degree. I don't have a job. Instead, I have freedom. It's way better than a job. So that's kind of like the angle that I'm going at here. Well, after they opt into the capture page, it will send them to a bridge video. The bridge video is going to be me. I actually have the bridge video already filmed. It's like 2 minutes long. I'm in Costa Rica on a beach, loving life. Talk about how I went to A&M. I had no idea what I wanted to do. I'm just like a lot of people that go to A&M that don't actually use their degree at all. This is what I'm doing now. But hey, the good news is you don't actually have to wait. You don't have to actually wait until you graduate college to do what I'm doing. So check it out. And then the bridge video, then I say click on the link below, and that sends them the sales video. All right. So whatever in-group you're in, how can you speak to those people? Create a capture page that talks directly to them, and for who they are, for who you and them both are, and then a bridge video, kind of drawing like a little bridge out between, hey, look, this is what we have in common, and check this out. This is what I do now. All right. So I already have it loaded up with pictures here of me just doing all kinds of cool shit. I've already gotten 7 followers, 188 following. So what I'm doing is I just searched for, initially, I searched for just Texas A&M. And I clicked on some people, and I went through, and I started finding some people that actually recently graduated. And so let me go to a better spot. So let me find, yeah, okay. Get that out of here. Let's go back. Okay, back. So I went through all these suggested people. So I went through here and I found, I went just people in Texas A&M, and I found somebody that posted something recently that let me know for sure they're an Aggie. Look, like this right here lets me know for sure this person's an Aggie, because what they're doing is the little, they're doing this is something that only Aggies do, right? With the little gun symbols in the air. This is part of our culture. It's part of the Texas A&M culture. So I know that's who they are. Well, if I go to who that person is, and I click on this little green, to the right of following is a green drop-down arrow. You'll see it kind of loads, and then boom, everything just kind of pops up, and it shows me all these suggested people. Well, I can scroll through them here like this, but actually what I want to do is I want to click on See All. And so now I'm seeing all the people that follow this person. This person's an Aggie. And so now I can see, okay, well, they have mostly private accounts following them, which is true for a lot of people in this age group. But here, this girl right here, or Jason Burlow, has a picture of this girl that says there's always a bigger fish. She's wearing maroon, which is a school color. So I'm going to click follow. So what I'll do is Fish Camp, Texas A&M College Station. So this one right here, the Aggie Dad, perfect, right? Great account to follow. So I'm just going to go through them here, and I'm actually just going to follow just like a ton of the people that are followed. Look, you can see here's the big Aggie ring in this picture. That's something that I have a picture in front of that big Aggie ring, right? Because that's when I got my school ring. We stood in front of that picture. So this one right here looks like it's the organization for A&M Fish Camp. I actually went to that. So I'm just going to follow a bunch of these people here. I can see tons of them are wearing Aggie gear. Look, here they are at a game. A lot of them are wearing maroon. So really, really good people. This guy just graduated. This is really who I'm going for, right? The people that are about to graduate or just graduated, people that are aspiring entrepreneurs, people that would be interested in this sort of thing. So let's just start back at the top. This one looked really, really good. The Aggie Dad, right? So I'm going to go to the Aggie Dad. I'm now following Nolan Miller, the Aggie Dad, and I'm going to click on this drop down here. Well, actually, first what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the bulleted list version of his pictures, and now you'll see that I was on the grid of the 9 dots, and now I'm on the bullet list. From here, I could just like a bunch of his pictures. So I can like a bunch of his pictures because he's an Aggie Dad, and so I want to flood his notifications with my name. Oops. And so if I could leave some kind of comment, that would be better. But right now, what I'm really doing is if you check out notifications, he'll see my picture filling up this entire notification screen. It's just going to be me. Then he's going to see me with this picture of me and this frog, and my name is, Maroon and White Brian, and he's going to have to look at who I am, right? That's what I want. So what I'm doing is I'm building intense engagement. Okay. Oh, another thing that I could do is now that I've already looked at this guy, I've liked on a bunch of his pictures. I could say let's give him the Aggie thumbs up. That's going to be, I'm going to pop this one on a bunch of stuff. I'm going to give him the gig 'em, right? Because that's the thing that Aggies do. They give the thumbs up. So then I'm going to click on this drop down, the green drop down again. I'm going to click see all. Now I'm going to dig into his network, people that follow the Aggie Dad. All right, so here goes another person right here. You can see another person. That's a badass picture of a lizard on her back in Yellow Beach. Oh my God, that's incredible. So I'm gonna, post another emoji of some crazy eyes because that's insane. The face I literally just made. Let's see if I can find it. I don't know what this means, but it has big eyes, so that's what I was going for. Yeah, let's just do that. And then she also had this picture, right? I ordered my Aggie ring today. Yay, Drunkaholic. So I'm just going to like a couple of her pictures because she's right in line with my target audience. Now, she has a ton of likes on everything, so she may not even see any of this stuff. So let's go back on to the next, right? So scrolling through these people, here goes another. Look, all these people just ordered. They're all posting about ordering their Aggie ring. So that's kind of a big deal. Okay, now I'm going to show you another place to go at it. Now that I've done these sort of things, I could say, got to take my friend's graduation pictures. I ordered my Aggie ring today. Let's just give a whoop. Whoop, because that's something that Aggies say, right? I'm going to give them a whoop and a thumbs up, a gig 'em. All right, cool. So here's another thing that I want to show you. College Station, Texas. That's where A&M is, right? That's the city. But you'll see this one right here, at the Association of Former Students. It's like the Association of Former Students. So that's where the location is. If I click on that location, Association of Former Students, it's going to show me where it's at, and then I can see more top posts of all these people that took a picture at the Association of Former Students. And so this is just exactly who I want to go in at, right? These are the exact people, that are a part of Experience Texas, maybe not so much, but here's a bunch of people that are graduating. I know because I went to Texas A&M that in order to be at the Association of Former Students and have ordered your Aggie ring, you're at least a junior at that school, so they're very close to graduating. The exact kind of people, I wish I would have known about this opportunity. I have that exact ring on my hand right now, right? I wish I would have known about this opportunity when I was in their shoes. And so what I'm doing right now is just kind of building up a little bit of engagement in the beginning. And if I could just drop this gig 'em sign on all of these things, I would. So I'm liking all these people, I like his picture. I drop the thumbs up. On to the next. So what I'm doing is I'm doing it manually. And all these people, all these pictures have like over 100 likes on them, so they're not really ever going to see it. But since I'm doing it manually, it's a bit more work in the beginning, but I can be a little bit more selective, and I know that all the work that I'm putting in is valuable, right? Like this is exactly who I want to talk to. When you turn on the automation, a lot of what you do is not going to be valuable, right? You're going to be liking a ton of pictures that don't have anything to do, that aren't in your target market at all. They just happen to use the same hashtag, or they happen to follow a person, you know, that you want to follow. Follow a person that, you know, look, see, this guy did the same thing, whoop with a thumbs up. And so now I've given enough straight thumbs. Let's give a whoop with a thumb. Now some of them may think it's weird that it was like 6 weeks ago, and here I am coming in here 6 weeks later, giving them a comment of whoop with a thumbs up, but I don't really care. Doesn't matter. Still awesome. Yeah. So there, that's enough. That's enough. Okay, so I did that. That's all an association of former students. You know, I went through a bunch of these. Then we'll back out of her and go on to, you know, one more person. Let's just do one more person. So these are still people that follow that one person. So another, I already did share heck. I did that person. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back. So below the Aggie dad, you know, here goes another person. Ben Danes, putting the hot back in psychotic, Texas A&M. Cool. So I can come here and I can just like a couple of the pictures and spam his notification with my name that I've loved everything that he's posted and think it's awesome. And maybe he'll see it. I don't know. He's getting over 100 likes on everything, so he probably won't see it. But yeah, that's good enough. So what I've done now is I followed a bunch of people. I've already gotten 7 followers just from that work that I was doing here over the last like 30 minutes. This person is not following. I'm not following them, so I may see who this is. This is probably something that came in from a hashtag on one of my pictures. Like I did a hashtag Costa Rica. This looks like a person that maybe came in from hashtag Costa Rica. Look, I just got one here. KRB Photography is following me. Maybe not necessarily the thing I want. Well, this person left a comment. And so I want to lead in, look, naturalist, Buddhist, artist, scientist, herper, and Aggie. Okay? I want to come in here and, you know, I'm going to leave a comment. I want to engage. Okay? So now I'm engaging with her. She's engaging with me. I'm more likely to get more likes on my pictures. This is not something that I do for accounts that I have had forever that have thousands and thousands of followers. This is something that I do when I start a brand new account. You know, like these guys are all throwing their thumbs up. I'll throw a thumb up. Boom. All right. So that's pretty simple, straightforward. That is basically the gist of it. And now this account, let me go back so you can see it. Now this account, I don't know how many followers it's going to have here in a few days after those 202 people get a notification that I'm following them. And a couple of them, you know, like maybe 30 or maybe probably closer to 50. I did a little bit before I started this broadcast. Before I started this video, but they all got like a comment from me. Now I'm more likely to get somebody to actually look at my account if I commented on theirs, and I'm also more likely, a like on a picture is, you know, they get a notification, but most people don't see it. A follow, you're more likely to get a follow back, and then a comment, you're the most likely. Now I don't like automating comments because it can really kind of mess things up, and it's a little bit more spammy, and I don't like it, right? Nobody can really get mad that you followed them and liked a bunch of their pictures. You know, they can't really get upset about that kind of spam. But a comment that doesn't make any sense, that doesn't add anything to their picture, it could be a bit much. And so I like to do the comments manually. Look, you can see me right here. I'm throwing my thumb, right? Just like they all do, and I have that ring on there. So, boom. Just for fun. So that's basically how I start my account. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, I'm going to go into Instagress, and I'm going to attach it and start following and liking maybe everybody that was at the Association of Former Students. Maybe something to do with that fish camp thing that I was telling you about, but that's going to be more freshmen, and I don't really want to target freshmen as much as I want to target people that are graduating or near graduating. I might target people that do like hashtag Aggie Ring Day or Aggie Ring Dunk or something to do with the ring, or whenever something with A&M pops up in the news and it has a similar, like a trending hashtag, I'm going to target that hashtag because I know that's people that are actively interacting and engaging based on Aggie topics, my niche's topics, at the exact moment. Okay. And so then once I start getting a lot of followers, like once I have like 200 followers or something like that, I'm going to come in here to edit my profile. I'm going to go over to my website and I'm going to add in my website. But I don't have that now. And so for now, I'm just going to run with it as it is. I'm going to let it build up some engagement, and then I'll come back here in like a week or something and pop a sales funnel on there, turn it on, and wait for all the A&M people that have no idea what Empower Network is to get introduced to me, see my story, see what I've been able to do with it, you know, or why I'm so interested in it, why I like it. They'll look at it, and if it's for them, a certain percentage of them are going to join. Hopefully that was helpful, guys. You guys are badass.